Is that too much? My fault. It's a fact checker.
Y'all know we gonna go live. We're gonna keep it going.
Is it live?
Yeah, Reg. Yeah, look right there. A little bit more, Reg. Don't toss mine.
Do you need 2 bottles or we just got 1 bottle?
Is there anything in any of them bottles?
This is all liquor.
All right, so leave that there. We are live. Straighten it. No, the camera like adjusted this way because it's like this right here.
This is live.
Right. Let's go. Yeah, that one is live. It's cool.
Man, we've been live.
No, we're not. We're good. Let's go. But anyway, what's up, people? You know, we in the building. SP Hustle Hard. Of course, like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all tuning in, checking us out tonight. We live. We doing the thing tonight. Unfiltered, uncut, raw, straight out the box. That's my guy right there. And Money. My boy right here, Mr. Lucky. VL tapped in. And this is, of course, is me, SP Hustle Hard. And tonight, you know, we're going to touch on a few things. You know, we gonna say the best for last. We're gonna say, you know what everybody's talking about, but we're gonna say that for last. But right now, we're gonna get into the situation with Kevin Gates and LeBron. What do you think? Like, what's your take on that, man? Like, you know, Kevin Gates said something about LeBron's wife.
Why did he say it though?
Because I guess he was seeing clips and he probably, you know, was front and center and probably sitting next to his wife or seeing his wife and how she looked at him. And
he said something about the way his wife was looking at him.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So LeBron
likes the way white women look at LeBron opposed to his black wife.
Okay.
I would never ride.
Is it just white women or just women in general?
You don't.
I think it is women. I would say women in general.
You got a black wife, you know, like all of us know. You don't know what they thinking when they look at you. So watch your mouth, boy. Because she might look at you like she's solely in love and put that thing on you, boy.
What that?
Who?
Yeah, one of them joints. Yeah, real talk, true story, just so I can prove my point.
Okay.
Nelly's sitting there on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
I tell my girl at the read my baby, you know what I mean? She sent a little titty shot to the phone and shit. So I tell her what's going on. Cause the bitch tried to back out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we ain't doing this. I was trying to help him with his little record sales and shit like that. So my girl gets upset when I tell her, like, yo, I'm not even gonna let baby girl play you like that. Yeah, I did smash. She gave me third. That's me. Look, that's me being honest for the first and the last time. Bro,
you ain't been honest this.
Listen, you remember this. Remember.
You ain't been honest.
Why you always trying to fly me on
Nelly
this shit? Don't say names too, man.
Look, she go around the little aisle in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, chill. She grabs the knife. On some Ninja Gator shit. She grabs the knife.
I got nothing to do with it.
Bro, she grabbed that knife and put it to her neck. So of course my first reaction is, yo, don't chill, yo, what the fuck? The second I stepped towards her, she flipped the joint around and had me to the wall with the knife to the jugular, like, yo, that's ill. That sounds like
that sounds like you're a victim of domestic violence.
No, that's some hotlines.
That sounds like social karate.
Why y'all got knives?
I was that close away from a domestic homicide. But the point I'm making is,
the point.
A black female, just because she's looking at you one way, do not mean it means what that look means. You know what I'm saying?
Never know
because that looked the one way to me, and I almost.
Well. Anyway.
Yeah, hell.
All right, so listen.
I'm not. That's too much. Why you feel like the white
I mean, me personally,
I don't think he really wanted it. I was loose with it.
I think it was more than, you know. I think, you know, it just gets people talking about it. Look at us, we're talking about it. So what I'm saying is that when LeBron said what he said, I think he said something, and Kevin Gates was at the next game front center, like, yeah,
on purpose.
And wifey sitting up there like a queen, like this, looking at him.
Like this, how I look at my man.
Who was Kevin Gates with?
I forgot her name.
She turned Muslim. Yeah, she was like
Mussolini.
She was like an influencer first.
White or black.
She was like an influencer first. Now he make her with her job.
And now she's Muslim. She stripped all that shit down. Now she like.
He can't make her do anything.
He did make her.
Listen,
If she respects the deen, and she put on her jalabiyah, the robe, respectfully, out of the respect for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Kevin Gates can't make a Muslim. Only Allah can.
okay.
You know that first
Okay.
and
All
foremost.
right. Well, yeah.
So
Yeah. Well,
But
but
LeBron came back at him though.
yeah.
LeBron
He
was
said
like,
he said a king doesn't with a peasant something
the king
crazy.
doesn't respond to peasants. Type
Yeah.
shit. I seen the response.
Yeah. That
Kevin
was
don't
crazy.
respond to peasants.
Hey, that's what he said. And then just it's just
Kinda
our
deep.
yeah. And listen,
That's disrespectful.
people. This is
I
just
mean,
our
that's the
opinion.
young boy in him. What you gonna say about it?
And what can you say? It's
LeBron
like
a billionaire, bro.
Gates started. That's all.
What
He
Holmes
started.
said? Don't bark up the tree. The tree will fall on you. Or
Yeah, hopefully.
please leave alone. Don't throw rocks at the throne. That's what LeBron basically saying back on Kevin Gates.
basically he breaking it down. And
I'm not talking down.
yeah.
Weezy said, "What's a goon to a guy? Nothing.
I don't
I ain't
think.
saying nothing.
I don't think what's it called is a goblin though. I don't think LeBron goblin, but he's not gonna respond to that.
Yeah,
He got with that nigga money wise.
I think.
What can he say that? He called him a
But
peasant.
listen.
Prove
Let's
that you
move
got
on.
one
But
thing.
hold on.
My name is King James.
Listen. We going. Yeah, that is true. But look, we're gonna move on to something else. Hold up. Listen. I know you heard this. Just I'm like something like thing in my head. I'm like pause. Something. I'm thinking. And I'm like, Kanye, what possessed you to say what you said? Like, bro.
He put it in a song.
I thought he came in the
About
song.
him like going. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's trying to sell albums now. He trying
What
to
song?
get.
What song?
I've been told y'all he been doing this shit for publicity.
We didn't listen to
All
Bully.
publicity.
We didn't listen after he said what he said
You
about
drop another
the
song
Carter
after
family.
this? No, this was a song. This all this is publicity.
Yeah.
It's sad when you get to an age where you was like the shit.
He making music
now.
though.
Everything is a publicity stuff.
Yeah.
For real. Like, why are you making a song about you? Oh yeah, I did that to my cousin.
Everything.
It's in a song. It's in a song.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's young
That's
crazy.
just like selling your soul, man.
So now you forever just going out of pocket.
Especially about, and then it's like if you want to lie about something, talk about it.
He didn't say he was lying.
That's the thing.
Not
He said it was the truth. He said it. He said he knew him when he was younger.
So
He did it to his brother.
you know his cousin was sitting in jail like, you know, I got like, what the fuck? COs coming around like, yo, they whispering, sell, like, nigga like, yo,
you
he
was
probably soon as child, you know what I mean, soon as niggas with the yard, he on the phone with motherfucking Ye, like, hey, Ye, man, you know I'm a hand from
Shit. They ain't even answering that phone.
He might be on that
like,
type
damn,
of
son, like, yo,
why you
look, man, you just fucked my whole shit up in here, man. I'm supposed to be your cousin, now I'm your butt buddy. Like, what the fuck, how that work, man?
No, they
Nah,
And Ye is like
they-
almost 50. So that shit happened like years and years and
Yeah,
years.
yeah, but-
why would you put certain things aren't to be said in public?
But he had a point.
I couldn't
Listen,
without doing that.
I think, like he said, I think it was just to promote the album.
But that's not good though. Because look at how many people is like,
and look
okay,
at that.
shock
What we doing?
value. That's
What
shock.
are we doing?
Here's the shock. Don't be shocked, Kanye, because I'm not listening to shit else you do.
Nigga, you just listened to Bully the other day, and you listen to all his songs.
Kanye song again.
You said, oh, I'm
I
gonna
don't
listen.
like it.
That was it. That was a strike.
Yeah.
Brother Campbell's back.
I'ma say
And you
it
said
again.
Carnival was good.
I never
1 and 2.
had a pair of Yeezys. I never bought
But
them.
you listen to his album songs.
I don't care how much
listen
money
to
I
some.
got.
You don't listen to Kanye no more?
Huh?
You don't listen to Kanye no more?
I listened to the last joint when y'all was talking, because y'all started talking about the album, but Kanye, like, yo, his beats are nice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
make some good music,
I'm
bro.
on my Simba shit, man. Yo, you said you was sucking it through the wire, bro. I'm done with you.
That was it. He
Yeah.
crossed the line.
Yeah, he crossed.
All that other stuff that he was talking about, Beyonce kids and all that, that was okay.
That wasn't even nothing. But when he
went
said
over to
this
the
To
other
me, the swastika and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that meant
But see,
nothing
the
to
swastika,
you.
That ain't nothing. You still gonna listen to that.
No, but see, hold on. Everybody keep talking about that doggone swastika. The thing about that swastika is certain people twist the true meaning behind the swastika. Yo, that swastika never meant what people is holding it up to be today.
I don't matter.
Yeah, I know it don't matter. Right. People made it different. And okay, I understand when certain
it don't matter.
The Germans crucified the Jews from
on the swastika? Not on the swastika.
Listen.
What you mean not on the swastika? What was the German sign? When you think of a German, when you think of a Nazi, the first thing gonna pop in your mind is a swastika, bro.
Exactly. I can't get past that.
I
can't. There's no getting past that. It's not.
All right, no.
The Elon Musk joint. This joint. First thing I'm gonna notice. That's the first thing gonna come to mind.
Personally, I don't think he was doing all that. I think, he was, but everybody making something out of it.
Elon, you know what he would do? His hand wouldn't go this way, it probably go this way.
Listen,
black man.
Yo, okay, but what I'm saying is this. Yeezy's out of pocket. We all, Yeezy, look. Yo, that was crazy. Yo, I really believe that that was crazy. I mean, would you say about
bro? He got issues.
Yeah.
This is I'm a firm believer. A mental person having mental issues in front of everybody. I think
I'm a firm believer now.
He's just that popular to where he gets a lot of like publicity because of who he is.
Right.
He's having mental problems. And that's what I think. Right. Having mental problems, and he knows.
Let me ask you something. We're gonna move right into it. Listen. I know y'all know, and y'all can see it. Yo, SP hustle hard. We was outside. Today. We got a couple of people's opinion on a very touchy subject. And a very interesting thing going on today with the boy Shannon Sharpe or Mr. Or the Shay room, or the Clay room, or whatever. One of the rooms. Club Shay room. But anyway, yeah. Look,
that's his partner.
Listen.
What unk you talking about? 607 unk?
No, Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, they call him unk.
Because he older.
So look, this is the thing. Yeah, listen. This girl, presumably that he had relations with, because we ain't gonna, we don't know. They said the word going around is like, yeah, they had something going on, some kinky stuff. He offered her 11 mil.
No,
the first 10 mil. My bad. Why you didn't fact check that? I would have had to take 2 shots. All right. Hold on, we might have to fact check that. I thought it was 11. It's 10? I thought it was 11.
She didn't want 10 mil.
Okay. He offered her 10 mil. He offered her 10 mil. For what? I don't know.
No, he offered 10 mil for her not to come out.
Before he got the 100 million?
Her not to come out and say that he raped her.
It didn't rape her. It was never rape.
That's what she's claiming. Assault. That's abuse. That's
not rape though. What it is when you're too aggressive. When a man is too aggressive with a female.
So it's a sexual assault and rape is 2 different charges.
Yeah. Rape is not promiscuous. They already had. She was already in agreement with was going to.
So she gonna lose there.
But she's saying that as the act happened, he did things to her that she didn't want.
Something like Mike Tyson shit. Mike Tyson did.
Nah, Mike Tyson. They said he didn't want to walk the girl downstairs, so that's how that came about. Yeah,
no. I can't.
He didn't want to walk down the stairs.
No, I can't. I'm not going to.
Yo, he didn't want to walk her down the stairs. Tupac didn't want to see her down see it to the van, the car. So they went and they all started scaring me. Hey,
I mean, nah, you looking at it like that, but
no. If Mike Tyson would have walked her down the stairs, that would be eating.
That's not true.
That's what sexual. That's his charges. That she's trying to charge him. But see, this is the thing. She's not charging him in a criminal manner. She's charging him in a civil manner.
Yeah, because
she just wants.
But that's an expensive civil manner.
Right. And that's why she's not. That's why me personally. She won't get money.
She already got money.
No, what's it out in the public?
She got money. I don't know what she got because I ain't counting up.
Is he countersuing her?
Oh yeah, huh?
Is he countersuing?
Yeah, he's for defamation and all this other.
So he's not. he's not settling. He offered her $10 million up front to shut up because she already her and Bigsby, which is the lawyer that
I think
everybody.
He was like, yo, that 10 mil is mine.
Yeah.
You got to figure out a cut for you now, because for me to take this case
came
and
out
do
and
that.
was countersuing.
Yeah. And of course he's going to counsel. That's the smartest thing you should do.
That's what's out there.
Because now it's too late. Because now he got a good chance of winning it. Because now you really ruined his career.
You don't got a good chance of winning it.
No. The countersuit.
An audio came out of him saying,
I'll choke you.
Come on,
Yeah,
that wasn't nothing crazy.
Yo,
that was more sarcastic. That's like, come on, man. I don't got him really.
That's his personal bedroom stuff that he does.
Yeah,
that's
But she used it as a boy to sue him.
Right, but this is what
3 days after he was about to sign 100, get some more bread from ESPN.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
I told you how I feel, Shannon.
I wouldn't give a shit.
You need to
take me to court. You're not getting nothing.
I'll find you something way cheaper than that, my brother.
Yo, one thing, I'm not selling. I'm not giving up nothing. Girl, I don't know what you're talking about. You're not getting nothing from me.
Yo, we got a problem.
No, everybody knows.
I mean, she was 19.
Me personally,
he met her. She was 19.
I'm not gonna be in my 50s dealing with something that's 19 years old.
Yeah, but
my daughter's older than that.
Yeah,
right.
Matter. His kids is older than that too.
That's it.
Well, he asked the question. I had a response.
Yeah, he got an opinion. That's his opinion.
I'm not dealing with no young girl like
opinion.
that. I'm not.
It was
what do you call them cougars? What they call us?
Jaguars.
No, you know what they call us? It's a pedophile.
No. Pedophiles are underage. Pedophiles is illegal.
No,
stop
the pedophiles
legally.
That's illegal. Yeah.
Okay, it's legal, but
Jaguars. I like that.
I do like Jaguars.
He said Cougars.
If they Cougars, then we Jaguars.
He said Jaguars. That's like that.
The Jaguar.
No, I ain't.
Moving right along. So my thing is what I'm trying to understand. What was he paying $25K a cheek for? What does that mean?
What?
He was paying $25K a cheek.
A cheek of hers?
His, I don't know. That's the part I'm trying to make it sense because I really don't understand. And he got a joint of some. I don't know who's wearing a dog collar. And then they got text me, one of them, I don't know. And
like
somebody,
at the beginning of Pulp Fiction.
Oh man, I hated that. That was nasty work. But that's another story for another day.
He said he did 100 situations of that type of time with her. And they got really
so son, how much you think she made in that time?
100 times 50.
What do you mean 100 times?
Because he's charging
25,000 cheap, so that's 50,000.
And he said he did that 100 times. I think she
50 times 100. So that was the going rate.
I don't know.
I'm just asking for a friend.
I think. Hey yo, check out my joint. Yo, like the one joint, we got some people said they would have took less. Right or wrong. Would have took less. Like one guy said he would have took 50K. I'm like, oh my God, that's some kinky shit.
To sell himself?
I don't know, but that's
Some guy.
Some guy said that. Then a lady said she would have took. Two ladies said that. She was like, damn, I must be in the wrong line of business.
So you basically prostituting. You offering your cheeks up.
Nowadays, it's they giving up.
With tariffs and Trump doing this, put a tariff on your booty. There you go. You get some American butt.
You ship that across.
Wait, say it again.
American butts matter.
You get it across seas, you getting cheap. You get it cheap, but you get it here, boy. You pay premium dollars for the bottom of the barrel. You getting premium.
If you was in Thailand, you getting that shit at the bottom dollar. You come over here, you gonna pay top roster.
Top roster. For the bottom of the barrel, man. You listen.
People
people saying people say like that, some people, this is SP Hustle Hard. Check us out. We was outside. We was in the town. We got real talk. We got a few people opinions on this thing. And like some people is like, yo, he could have went to the PJs. He could have went, you know what I mean?
He's high end, bro.
Right, yeah, I mean,
high end dudes want the young white.
And now look what
he
he's
must
going
not
through.
be higher education because the first thing when it came out was a disclosure. In front of the 50s.
That's his fetish, though.
Yeah, that was
I don't care.
fetish.
Nobody
I know
on that type
this
of
is what I
time.
do. You're gonna sign this paperwork, or you're gonna get found somewhere.
No.
Like, yeah.
He's not in the streets, bro. That's
you taking this like he's a commentator.
Let's take the streets out of there crazy.
And that's why I said, hold on. That's why I don't think he made it
to. She would have never made it to the press. But anyway.
Oh my God!
For real. He was supposed to have a disclosure that would have legally made her obligated to nothing that she's talking about right now because she signed that disclosure before he gave her the first 50. And this is the only thing.
He didn't give her any million.
He didn't give her nothing. He was just probably paying her for them. No, we talking about relationship. And he probably was looking out. Of course, he was cutting a check.
He got that 50 up front.
I don't know.
No, he never paid her.
No, he talked about during the relation, during the time they was together, like all the stuff they've been doing.
Was he paying for her? He's trying to
pay her?
No, she's suing him to get her bread off of him.
No, what bread? He been paying. Yo, he hasn't been giving up. He been with us since 2023.
Exactly. So he's paying for it.
He's waiting for the bag.
Oh, he bought the room.
I got him giving it.
He bought the alcohol. He bought the room.
No, he was paying. No, I got him dropping a couple of stacks on him. I got him giving that up.
She turned down 10 or 11 million.
Yeah.
Because the lawyer said she didn't get that 50 up front, bro.
Oh, she's suing him for 50. Yeah. He offered her 10 to shut up.
$million. I'm talking about she wanted 25 cheap. Right. We back in the beginning now. Let's go back.
I think he was giving that up. I think he probably was giving that up.
Initially, that's what she asked for.
I'll say this. He may not was giving it up every time.
Yeah, but it was something.
But he was giving that up.
She ate from the rip.
Yeah, and she's an OnlyFans model.
She ate from the rip.
She's an only, and I don't know what she's doing, but he was giving her something. He was cutting a check. He may not have been cutting a check all the time, but he was cutting a check. He was paying them. He was paying them notes. He was paying them notes.
Nah, it wasn't. I'm just talking about.
She was living for free.
They said he said the initial agreement was
19. Where's your mom?
10 million. 10 million. He offered 10 this first.
No, the initial agreement between them was 25,000 a cheap. That's how they started their whole conversation.
No.
That wasn't. The whole conversation. So where did 25,000 a cheap come in at?
That's like.
That was the initial conversation.
When they first met, when they met. They met. No. When they first met, they met in 2023 at
I'm
like a
person,
golf
she got
course.
50. I ain't gonna disclose my contacts.
It was at a gym. Okay, he met her at a gym. Of course,
She took 30.
Listen, I don't think she was like off on the back. I think.
Trust me.
Where did that come from, man?
I think as time went on, and he probably was paying from the rip.
Oh, he gonna pay.
Oh, she won't get it. I don't think she gonna get. Yo, she might not get what she thinks she gonna get, but I think
he's not paying her. He's not paying her.
Listen,
once he came out and opened,
he took that money back. But he played us up, and she played. I don't know. I can't say she played us up. I can't say she did. But is she wrong for chasing the bag?
No.
What? Of course she's wrong, but it's just. I think she's wrong.
How?
Wrong is normal right now.
That is true. Wrong is normal. That is true. That is true. But that's what they doing now.
Yeah.
Look. Everybody they trying to find a way to get to a bag.
In life, that's how the game goes.
He should have been more smarter.
That's just like
that's just
like you got somebody, you got a young person, okay. You got a middle-aged person that they watch TV all day and now they got this foreign idea of living in the streets and doing what they do. But you're not good at this, you wasn't raised this way, it's not something you're supposed to be doing. So then when you come across, listen, when you come across a person like that this is what I do. I don't only got it on me, I got it in me. So that person's not wrong for attacking that situation because they've been at that situation their whole life.
So you trying to say that she been like that? Or she been trying to chase that?
Whether she was close to whatever. It's up to you. It's up to you to stand on business and not give that to her. Because if as soon as the math hit my head, it would have been like, wait a minute. She want what? Then I'd have looked outside like, and I'd have remember how I grew up. And I remember what the joint next door,
but he maybe didn't grow up like that.
She just wanted a young man.
He may have not grown up like that, so that's
whether he didn't or not, I don't care. You still like even as young boys in rich neighborhoods, you still was getting yours because you had the PlayStation before John did.
Oh,
this ain't had nothing to do with that.
Wait, what?
What?
Listen,
hold on. Let's get back. All right, listen, y'all. Listen.
You know what I mean?
We
that status quo.
We don't went from playing Sega to PlayStation to PlayStation 5. Listen, people, look. So basically, what my folks are saying, look, you got some people that agree that, you know, her chasing the bag is her thing, she doing her thing. And then you got some people that disagree. At the end of the day, hey, it is what it is. We can't knock that. Like that's her hustle. That's her hustle. If he's wrong, you know, only God can judge.
She the female riding hood, man.
She got the audio of them talking about it.
And he got text messages.
Yeah, text messages.
So it's like,
so
he got.
But it did cost him money though. Like he did have to step down from ESPN because all of this.
Right.
He was too hot. Right. He was like the hottest shit.
Right. They
was talking about him like.
If I was him, I would just take my money and ride up to fight this out in court. Put the money.
The craziest part is
just chill. Let somebody else run Club Say Shay. Somebody.
No, you can't do that.
Nah,
he's the face of Club.
That's
Nah.
That's not the same.
Listen. Hear me out.
He did.
Listen.
Let me say she's an OnlyFans model. It's a shakedown. It's big. Do Bugsby. Yeah. Always be coming at the black prominent people.
And he did what he's supposed to do, man. He stood on business.
You know what the chess move she did? She didn't say nothing this whole time. She just came out. This is what happened, and y'all play with it.
Well, she ain't playing chess.
She's a little now because Bugsby loves from the last situation. The last situation.
She came out and started talking.
This girl came out on the news, started yo, Jay-Z and them.
She said, Bugsby, don't say nothing.
Everything fell right there when Bugsby got disbarred from New York, the state of New York City. Everything fell right there. But his credibility is done. So your credibility.
What we saying is that he
birds of a feather.
Listen.
It's a different tactic now. You understand?
He told her, don't say nothing.
He's like, yo,
There hasn't been a word from her ever since she got that
because he should have never left. If he didn't ever listen,
he's praying that fucking sin come back.
No,
they turned it down.
They turned it down. They went.
That was the first meeting with
Shannon. So he's praying to come back.
And you know what? At the end of the day, I don't even think she's gonna get 50 million. She might get 50.
She's not getting nothing.
She's not getting a dollar.
You don't think so?
No.
So what about his defamation?
That's why because he's countersuing it. He's like, I'm not giving nothing.
He's just gonna bury her for trying to bury him.
But at the end of the day, it's gonna cost him more.
It's gonna cost some more.
It's gonna cost him more because sponsorship ain't gonna get behind that.
Yeah.
Phone calls out there.
But what I was saying,
super freaky ass.
He was here. If I was him, take your money. Take that money. Go get you a spot somewhere out in one of these other countries. Leave you leave the United States for good, stay away.
No, he got to keep going with the club shit and all that.
Put somebody else.
You can't do it. It's his thing. No, he's a face.
All right, well, I'm doing Club Shay from over here in Beijing, some type of shit.
He's gonna keep moving like nothing happened on his channel.
Yeah, like he can't
you can't make it look like that hits your shit.
And then it's just like
shook you up.
This is my joint. If I already admitted, I told y'all what I did. If you're not gonna rock with me, then don't rock with me. I'm not gonna stop and change what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Keep moving.
I don't know. I'm just want to stand on mine. The things that come out of my mouth, I stand on it.
Yeah, because
dead ass. That's just me.
Pause.
Like if I did it,
do say some crazy shit.
It's not.
Pause. Yeah.
Listen.
If I ain't got you on tape saying you gonna choke somebody.
Yeah. And we got you on tape and we got you on tape talking about you gave your friend, your childhood friend, some water. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna dance on the facts, man. I'm not gonna dance on the facts. And that's what happened. If I told her I'm gonna choke her, sexually.
She recorded.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, you can record it because I read it. You asked me to do it.
Sarcastically.
So
I think he was
like, come on, man, don't act like y'all not grown ass men.
Like,
you talk dirty to your girl.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was more.
But she said she didn't want to.
Tell the truth. You want to talk about it.
She said she didn't want to. I don't want to be choked.
She said,
and I was like, if you're not into that, fine. Because I would just.
He didn't know he was being recorded though.
Well, I mean, but I would have said whether I knew or not.
I don't think.
It's just regular shit, bro.
Not in public.
I don't want to be. But the lawyer released that for the nail to be in the coffin. Like, we got you now.
That's not a nail.
Came out, and now you sound like you raping her.
Well, you know who knocked the nails out? Jay-Z. Big ups, because he knocked all the nails that he had out.
No, because
that's in New York.
That's
what you mean?
That's a whole other case.
Yeah, that's a whole different case.
Yeah.
Anyway, we ain't
gotta get too deep.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get too deep into that. You know what? Shannon Sharpe, look, listen. We only God can judge you, bro. My thing is like this: you was wrong. That's my opinion. Other people may say you was right. Do I think
he was wrong for what though?
Dating a young.
She was too young to even be in that situation.
Even though we can say she's the OnlyFans and all that. We can, and we don't know she probably was with older men than that.
Because she is legal, but
yeah, she's legal. We ain't gonna
get it. Was 56.
Yeah, and she was with it. So basically, it's like. But my thing is this: I'm saying this. It is what it is. I can't judge you. He can't judge you. We can only give you our opinion on what we think and how we view the situation. Well, we have gave the money up. I know all my folks would have been like, "You get that." So
I'm not offering $10 million.
I'm not offering you a penny. I'm not offering you nothing. Take me to court, and that's how we're going to get this going. You got money? All right, I got enough to fight this in court for 10 years.
I'm going to ruin your reputation.
Yeah, let's get it. Is she gonna go? But I'm not. I didn't offer you no money though. Yeah, I'm gonna take that hit. Yeah, she was gonna do it regardless. Regardless. We don't know what happened to make this get to where it's at. You know what I mean? But it got to where it got. You all right?
Yeah, no, I was just.
We gotta call the ambulance. All right. Well, listen. We're gonna move right along. Listen, yo. Let's talk about Deion Sanders.
Sports.
Yeah, Deion Sanders. We was on sports. We still on sports. You know what I mean? Deion Sanders' son. Oh man.
I don't really know too much about that. So
so listen, people.
I'm gonna graciously bow out while I go do things that I do. And that's it, man.
Yeah. Go ahead. This thing that he do is go over and get drunk.
I'm a
take a shot of Johnny. You know what I mean? And just start,
I'm a legitimate business person. All the stuff.
You know what I mean? You go over in the corner and take a shot of Johnny. And
all the cartel members he deal with, I don't know none of them.
Cartel?
What? You just said.
I don't feel like here we go.
That's not
not true.
Yo, they trying to get y'all that. Yo, this is not true. This is out. Yo, this guy is crazy. Chapo was locked up.
Bye.
Yo, he's good. But listen, people. Again, this is SP Hustle Hard. We tune in, check us out. Listen, this is what we do, man.
Like and subscribe.
Exactly. Like it. You heard. But anyway, look.
SL.
This is SL, and you already know Mr. Lucky, BL tapped in, and I'm SP Hustle Hard. So we're gonna get right to it, Deion Sanders' son, man. What you think about that?
Sanders
not getting drafted.
I feel like they try to play it as nepotism. Same thing with Ronnie.
Brother, if you make a mistake, just keep it going because this is uncut and unfiltered, raw, authentic. We gonna learn as we go. Now,
they saying it's nepotism and that's what the hate come from. But I've been watching college football, and it's the young man Shador Sanders,
right,
is nice. Was a monster. He deserved every bit of 1, 2, 3. Like either first in the first round, second, or third.
Right.
Top 5 picks.
Top 5 for sure. But it's not because of his father. He was an animal.
Right.
And he didn't get drafted until the 5th round. Why is that? What's going on behind the scenes?
You want my opinion on that one?
What's going on behind the scenes that they made that young man go through that?
To make it like it wasn't nepotism.
To make it like it wasn't nepotism?
You know what?
You think so?
You know what I'm gonna say?
That could.
You want to say something? You want to speak
Go
first? This is what I'm gonna say. I think Reggie White. Anyway,
is that signal him to get a drink?
Hey, leave my butler alone.
Yo.
Hey, listen. Anyway, look, we're gonna get back to what we were saying. I think.
Why is that?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think he's a little too arrogant.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Shador's arrogant?
Let me finish. Can I finish? I think that's something that he was through the genes with his dad, because his dad when he was flamboyant and you know,
unapologetic.
Right, yeah. He was straight unapologetic. He did what he did. He was a good player. Great baseball, and definitely corner, and he played a little wide receiver too.
Mm-hmm.
I think when he was with the Atlanta Falcons, he did a little corner. He played for a few teams. Played baseball, and I got his baseball card. But anyway, that's a different story. This is what I'm saying. We're gonna get back on track. Mm-hmm. I also think that hands down, they know he can play. He could do the game. They know he can do the game. He could play the game. He had the skills.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of these teams now have people. Like we gonna be behind the scene. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, before we draft him, go investigate on him.
Who he hanging around? What block he from?
Right.
What he got
He's putting it all out there.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Some of these teams now, you gotta look. They don't want something that's gonna damage their image.
I personally
it wasn't going to damage his image.
It was going to boost it. It was
right, and they're right. But at the end of the day, they looking at the bottom like, damn.
But
the way is he gonna be? Thank you. Is he gonna be
a problem?
A problem?
Distraction.
Distraction. Yeah.
Is he gonna be all of that to the team?
I personally think.
I don't think he should have went in the.
Deion Sanders pissed niggas off back then. That's still pissed off. And that shit carried over to his son.
But they act like they love Deion right now.
Yeah. Not really. When he was coaching, when he was having his interviews, everybody was still saying like that he's only showing attention to his son and he don't really care about the boys. That's what they were saying. Like he don't care about the boys. I think he pissed a lot of people off back then and still now. And then your son come with that same cocky, arrogant. So it's like, fuck you and your son. That's how I feel like we're going to show you how much power you don't have. Mm-hmm. He don't get drafted.
Okay.
That's how I feel like.
So you think all the owners colluded was like, listen, we not drafted him until
let's just show him that as big as you may be, you're not bigger than us. That's what I feel like. Yeah. And they showed you how what power could do. Yeah. What a white man's power could do. Let's be real.
But this only happens in the NFL. You can't do that in any other league with it like that.
That's a fact because you see LeBron said I want my son in the NBA. Bronny got in.
Well, he got in the second round, but
I would have done that for my son
too. He didn't deserve number one like that.
No, he didn't get number one. He got second round.
Yeah, he's second round. But Shador,
I think he would
deserve top five. Like without his father as a player in college, he was supposed to go 1 through 5.
I think he should have won at least to the top. I expect him to go at least top 10. At least
you talking about round 5, would you say, right?
But he got a chance.
144.
But I'm Shador, listen, you got a chance to prove yourself. You with the Cleveland Browns, you
got a chip on your shoulder, bro.
Yeah, you got a chip on your shoulder. Like represent, show out. If he ball out, and I give him, I'm gonna say, within the next 5 years, if he's the quarterback and they go to the Super Bowl, or just make the play.
The Browns ain't go deep. Super Bowl.
Just to go deep.
He might ball out.
They ain't bad. The year before they wasn't bad. I don't know. They should. I don't know what happened. This season that just passed.
So the
Cleveland Browns. They were down. The year before that it was okay.
But it was
they
never was like elite.
Never. Just like the Knicks. The Knicks is finally like.
But we missing something. We missing something. I agree with him on that. But I think, by the way, big shout outs to the Knicks. 1 point win. It don't even matter.
They shot. I'm proud of y'all this year.
They just beat Detroit.
They look good.
They up 3-1.
Real talk. They look good. The Knicks, not to switch lanes, but since we on this, and I wanted to touch on it anyway, I think the Knicks is still missing that one piece to get them over that hump. They need somebody
They need
like
an AR-15.
They need somebody like a KD.
They need a 3.
They need somebody.
They got Jalen and
they just need a
see what
3.
Katniss did today.
Cat.
Yeah,
Now,
Cat
Knicks,
number 2.
you know who messes? You know who's not showing up? And I don't care what nobody. Mikal Bridges.
He is.
Yes, he is,
No,
though.
he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He's doing what he's supposed to do. Remember,
No,
all right,
we need him
this
to
is the
be.
organization. You got your number 1, you got your number 2 option.
Right.
Then you just need somebody to score sometimes. That's Bridges.
He's not consistent.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's
his
not.
Contract,
They
his contract doesn't
they
say
brought him in there to be that one. You
They
know,
put him in there to
yeah,
be
that
after
third.
these
Like,
two.
you know, okay, but sometimes they need you to take over that game when these guys is not coming through.
Nah,
He's not that.
His contract doesn't say take over. The only take over.
I mean,
take
that
back that. Also,
He like that.
So now he's
It's a max situation. Okay. We need you to take over the game. Like Jalen
yeah,
Brunson.
renegotiate.
Jalen Brunson, they put him in the office. Like, we need you to take over. They're not telling Bridges.
Like, all right, give me the match.
They're not telling Bridges. Got to just make the shot.
But you know what?
Yeah.
If I was done, I think I would if I can get my hands on Kate or somebody like KD,
They're not gonna get
Devin
No.
Book,
They're not
Devin.
gonna get
So we need one. We need another threat.
Maybe a Klay Thompson. Like, get a Klay Thompson, put him in the corner. You feel me?
I think you got. I think Klay just got to go to another team. He still got that. He still got it.
Yeah.
If we could get Klay, if we can get somebody like
Klay, gotta be
that,
a
but I want somebody. We need
So you need a
somebody
real
like
good
KD.
shooter.
Y'all don't need another big star.
We need another. No, we don't need a big star, but we need somebody. Because I know if KD come over, one of them niggas gonna fall in the pocket. Be like, I got Cat. Being like, you know what? I ain't got the problem being the second option.
The third option.
The third option.
Jalen already. the first
Yeah,
option.
I ain't got no. And Jalen, and I think Jalen will probably bow down like because they know they got a good chance. Now that is a good chance to get a chip.
But I don't think
keep
KD
everybody
ever
else.
go to the Knicks.
But I would keep Mitch. I would keep.
He only got like 2-3 more years left anyway.
This is Mitch Robinson. When
He's always hurt.
I know, but now we got somebody in his pocket. He's the starter, but we keep him healthy. Now we can keep young boy healthy. And he can. Mitch Robinson.
He come off the bench.
Yeah, he'll stay more healthier. He's not, but he played defense and he'll grab us some rebounds.
But he always hurt.
The Knicks looking good this year.
But he's not going. We looking good this year.
Not to go
I got us.
Shout out to Sador. It's fucked up what they did to you. You gonna make it, my brother. Keep
Real
doing what
talk,
you're doing.
real
You're a
talk.
star. Know what I mean? Fuck how they did you. Do what you gotta do. You got chip on your shoulder, and I showed them how they fucked up.
Real
All
talk.
them teams that skipped you, whatever they had going on.
144th pick.
You feel it? It's just insane.
That's personal.
Personal. That's what I'm
What
saying.
makes you think it's personal?
Because he was a number one. He was. That's like LeBron. When
There's
we knew.
5 other quarterbacks that speak before
You
him.
see how ass they is though. You see they got clips of the quarterbacks that like, bro. He just didn't deserve 144. He's not a 144 player.
So that goes back to what I'm saying. They did their background check. Like, yo, you already being arrogant at the Columbine. You already showing like.
You say Columbine?
Well, not Columbine, whatever. Yeah, Combine, whatever. Combine, whatever. So they looking at it like you already was out of pocket. Like, you know what I
But
mean?
people saying you ain't saying that about Eli and Eli and his brother.
Oh yeah, he was like, yo, I'm going to the Giants. Yo, Eli was like, yo, I am not playing. What team was it that he took?
It was the Chargers or something. And he was like, I'm not playing for them. It was like, okay.
You know what? I think
So that white
But
man
he got
got
us
to do
two
whatever
rings.
he wanted to do.
That's why I say the NFL.
he got us 2 rings though.
NFL
Hold on. Eli got us 2 rings.
Yeah, but he beat you in the first draft.
Because he
If Deion came out before the draft, it's like we're only going to certain teams.
He did. Eli, I think Eli.
Deion came out with the same thing as Pop
his
did.
brother was. You know, his brother was playing for what? Who?
The Colts. That was
So he had a little
nepotism.
cloud already.
That was some
His brother was
nepotism.
there.
Now that was nepotism.
Did he get a ring? He got a ring with the Colts too, right?
After that,
Absolutely.
With Tony Dungy.
Eli was already in the league. Him and his brother was already in the league with the Colts.
That's when the Colts was big. Colts was all right.
Big market. They
It was a
had
problem.
Peyton. They had Peyton Manning.
That's what
But Eli's dad, Peyton and Eli's dad when they got that offer, Peyton wasn't as good as he was.
Yeah,
When
they
Eli
had
came in.
power.
Right.
They had leverage.
He's like, my son is already nice.
Right.
My next son is not going to the Chargers. I'm telling y'all right now.
And he was able to do that.
He was able to do that because Peyton was already nice. I think.
I think
Deion don't have another kid in the
but you know
league
what?
to
The
do
Knicks,
that right now.
the Knicks,
But he had him in the league. Deion was one of the
That was his
biggest.
leverage, though.
But Deion,
Peyton was already in the league. That
That
was
was his leverage.
right.
That's why.
But you know what?
He was. And I'm listen. It is what it is. I don't want to get racist or whatever like that. But
go ahead.
Archie Manning, which is Peyton's dad, was white.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Deion is black.
Let's talk about it.
You can't do the same thing.
Let's talk about it.
And speak on that your player, your son going in certain places.
Let's talk about it.
I understand what you're saying.
Because the NFL still ran.
When are we going to start playing that card? When are we going to start playing that card?
But it's not obvious no more. But it's not obvious.
Yeah, right. That's not playing the card. That's stating the obvious. You see the difference.
Yeah.
When that white man
so
can do that.
the difference is Peyton Manning was already in the league. Deion, none of his kids wasn't there.
But Deion was one of the biggest stars in the NFL. He's prime time. We all know him. That should be enough leverage. My son gonna be good, and my son,
Deion was good.
My
other sons after him coming in.
Right, and I still got what's the other son name? Shiloh. I still got Shiloh coming.
He just got drafted.
I seen that. They all played college.
What college?
He got drafted in the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
it was like undrafted.
And he was
his son.
Yeah, the other
2 sons.
Oh, his 2 sons.
They got 3 sons. 2 sons is going to the NFL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His youngest one Shiloh got signed. He was undrafted, but he still got
why he got undrafted?
He wasn't that good.
He was
compared to Shador.
Yeah.
Shador was a star.
So look, okay.
But
Somebody
why
can say
Shador
that about his. Why did he have to get a spot on the Buccaneers when there definitely was somebody better than his son?
He didn't get drafted though.
All right, maybe he probably
he just got signed.
He got
Maybe his pop pulled the string or something.
But point blank period, Shador, you didn't make the NFL because your father was who he is. You made the NFL because you worked your ass off and you was a great player.
Yeah,
he deserved that spot, and they did him dirty.
But it wasn't a rude awakening. Was Deion like, oh, that's
That's what I'm saying. It was a nigga showing you. It was a white man showing you.
I see you don't
Right.
See what it's going. He said that like something must have happened. I mean, the combine was being
asked. It's a relationship with the white man behind the scenes. Deion was too big-headed. Yeah. Deion probably was like, my son, that nigga, I was that nigga. Like, what we doing? And they probably was like, what? Calm down, black man. Let me show you.
Deion about to be like, listen, I'm not coming to y'all cookouts, y'all parties. Don't invite me to shit no more. That's
why I put down the way it is.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Like, let me show you. Same thing they did to P. Diddy. Not to bring this up, but it's like, you think, black man, you got power. Let me show you the power that I gave you. Let me show you how much power I got. And that's what the white man gonna do every time.
Yeah, because of the liquor joint. But we ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I mean?
But it's obvious. It's so obvious.
I mean, yeah, we gonna say it's obvious and whatnot. But right now, you know, it's a bigger hand at work. It's you know, it's.
It
is what it is. But you know,
it's different from the NFL.
It's different.
NBA
and it's definitely different. So listen. What do you think about the Kanye joint, man? I know. I know.
I'm personally a rapper, and I gotta be real. When it comes to the artistry of rap, Kanye is phenomenal. He's great.
Well, shit.
But like you said before, I heard you. He had mental issues, and it's being televised. So we all get to see this shit firsthand.
Play out real.
Yeah, we just get to see it. Like, if he wasn't famous, this would be a nigga we know.
Yeah,
He's tripping. Like, but it's televised. He's such great at what he do that we get to see him have his flares or whatever you want to call it. Like, but I don't agree with a lot of shit that Kanye say. But I would never stop playing his music. Like,
I mean,
I still like R. Kelly music. And you said I don't agree with what he did, but I still like it. I do. I still like R. Kelly music.
Yo, listen.
I don't agree.
I went to see my folks up top, and I was walking out. You know what I mean? About to jump in the ride with my kids and shit. You know, and I heard somebody playing. They was playing.
Factory?
Nah. They was playing the one. No, it was one like a church joint.
I believe.
Not that one. I know. That was what that
was a graduation song. That was in middle school.
It was another jump.
The greatest.
That's it.
The greatest.
Yo, son.
That is a church song.
Nah, that's just.
It got that.
Yo, but son, that lift me up. Yo, son, I heard that, man. I was like, yo,
Does it make you feel weird? Like,
he's a
no,
genius.
he's a genius, but
great.
then it make you feel like you can't listen to it though. Like, but it's not
I
you still listen to it.
People was playing it.
If you
They was playing it.
It was weird. It was weird. Like,
because now people is looking at it like, yo, you can't deny the man.
You can't
so
deny
you can separate
Yes, I
music
can.
from the person.
I can because it's me being an artist. It's hard for me to ignore all that talent, bro. It's not easy.
Ignore the artwork.
Yeah, it's not easy. These are great songs. Just like same thing what they said about Michael Jackson. They said about the little boy. I don't believe it, but even if it is true, that don't take away what he did or what he can do. Like,
Right.
So black mark on it.
Yes, it did. I mean, yeah. No, he said he put a black, like, you know,
black mark is crazy.
Black mark on it. Yeah.
Black mark is crazy. But a smudge on his rep.
Yeah,
A smudge on his rep.
but with the
So when you basically what he's saying is like you hear a song R. Kelly, you're like, but he did do that.
He did some nothing.
He did.
That's the first thing you want to think of when you think of his music.
Yeah.
But
See,
it is. But I'm still.
And they really, they really came out.
But it don't hit the same no more.
You don't want
even certain shit he say, I'm sound like, what he mean?
But you know what?
Yeah, not like what he mean.
I'm thinking the same shit.
No.
Seems like you're ready. You still listening to that song?
Yeah, like the bitch was too young and he saw like hype up to get ready.
You may be young, but you ready.
He was messing with the. He was around.
Right, she was like,
you be like, oh nah.
He probably wrote that while looking at you.
Like, I'm about to.
We ain't gonna do all that. Hey, look, listen. But this is what I'm saying. He made good music and whatnot. Besides whatever went on, but he owned his master.
Kanye, or we talking about R. Kelly?
R. Kelly. He owned his master. So that means
Fact check. I don't
Fact
think
check is not true.
That's you too.
Can I
They
break it
try
down?
to
Can I
buy
say
it.
sorry? Can I
They
say
try to
sorry?
go ahead.
He just dropped a song featuring Chris Brown from jail, saying the song is called "Where's My Residuals" because he don't own his shit. They still
he's
get
right.
yup,
He's right.
Niggas is still getting paid from his music, and they not sending him commissary. He made a song. Chris Brown versus R. Kelly. He made a song from jail called "Where's My Residuals."
Okay.
I remember that song.
Yo.
Oh my.
Duh. Damn.
So
But anyway, yeah.
He does not own his
Oh
master.
shit, I might have to take a shot.
People
I still stand on what I said.
R. Kelly does not own the masters of his recordings. His recording rights are owned by RCA,
You go.
a division of Sony Music.
said two,
However,
He just said, go ahead.
Universal controls his songwriting copyrights.
Mhm.
It's also worth nothing that there are ongoing legal issues related to his composition and lyrics and royalties.
He mad as fuck.
RCA owns his masters.
Yeah, he don't own the
He don't even get paid off them Jones that's playing on it. If they play his shit.
It's bad,
No,
bro.
they play.
Take a shot.
They play it, but he not getting nothing.
SPS hard. If you wrong on your facts, you gotta take a
This
shot.
is what it is. If you wrong on your facts, you gotta take a shot. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong with
And
it.
depending on how deep it is, you gotta take a couple of shots. Yeah.
Balls.
Pause. Yeah.
Couple shots is crazy.
We talk. Listen.
How deep it is first.
Listen. Yeah. Who said that?
You did.
Yeah, you said that.
Pause.
You good though.
Pause.
Take the double. Just take the shot, man.
Yeah.
I
That's
tell
a
you,
double shot.
yeah, you gotta take two.
That is it.
No,
Nah,
I didn't
that's
say this time.
Yeah, man.
R. Kelly,
R. Kelly don't even get paid off any
Nah, he
song.
don't.
They chop this shit down because it's weird to play his shit on the radio. But
Me? Now,
it's weird to chop his shit on the radio. But it's playing less now because of the situation here.
Well, listen, we wish everyone, R. Kelly, Easy, Shannon,
Shador. Word up, bro.
all y'all, God bless,
Little Dirt.
Little Dirt, yeah.
Tory Lanez.
Tory, he dropped, Tory Lanez be dropping fire fast.
Now, Tory Lanez is one nigga that do own his masters. We up on him.
That is true. Now that I
He'll
can
show you how to do it.
because
He
he's
bought his
he's
You
independent.
can fact check that.
He's
bought his shit back.
independent, yeah. But he make it. His music is good. But we're gonna get on that. We're gonna touch on that at a later date. But look, thank you people for tuning in to SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. It's a beautiful day.
Love, peace, and prosperity.
And you know what I always say: a day above ground is a good day. Thank you for checking in. Pull up, check us out. Come through. In a couple of weeks. We're gonna be all around. We're gonna be outside as weather's getting nice. We're gonna be around. You know, check us out. SP Hustle Hall. All right.
I gotta go. What you call
Yeah, she out front.
it?
I told her like 10 o'clock when she went with Reggie. She like, nah, it's just shit I don't like. So I'm
Mo, you said that you don't set me up for argument. Hey, let me know when the camera's on.
Yo, he's
Hey,
still,
bro.
he can't get the live on.
Goddamn.
There we go.
This live?